Hello and welcome to Sethioz Reviews. This here is the Lenovo V15 G4 laptop or netbook. I don't know whatever you call it, but doesn't really fit in here. But well, few quick words before I put it up. It's very light. I think it's only 1.5 kilos or something. Very slim design. It does lack USB ports. It has two USB ports. One is here, the other one is on the other side. This is HDMI Type-C. This is the mic and the headset in one, I believe. It uses the combo connector, whatever. So not all the ones work. You need the adapter if you want to connect microphone and the headset separately. So as you can see, very nice design. I like this black design. Very cool, very smooth. Unfortunately, it's not modular, which means you can't even detach the battery, and the battery is really bad on it, actually. That's what I have to mention. So, Ethernet port. Not sure why it does that. Look at that one. Not sure what this is for. Never seen this before on Ethernet ports. I don't know. And another USB port, and I think this is the lock one, if you want to put the cable or whatever in there. Right, so that's all there is with the design, and the screen itself is actually not that good, I have to say. Bring it a little bit forward so you can actually see what's going on. And I have a 12 boot on it, so I installed Windows 11. I wanted to test it out, and then I encrypted it with VeraCrypt. And then I also installed Kali Linux on it. So, like I said, 12 boot. We're gonna go into the Windows in here. That's what it asks because it's encrypted with VeraCrypt. So I'm gonna have to put my password. And then we are going in here, authorizing, blah blah blah. This screen itself, it's not the best. I don't know how well you can see it from there. But if you look at it from under angle, the color distortion is horrible. But the specs of this thing are just insane, and that's why I chose this one. It's not a gaming laptop. It doesn't have a good graphics card or anything, but the CPU and RAM, absolutely amazing. And also SSD, by the way. Let me show you. Well, I'm going to show the rest on the screen recording, but I also wanted to show you this, close-up design. It's really good, like it feels really nice. It's like kind of like carbon fiber feel, I don't know how well you can see that. And it's like the entire laptop is covered like this. I really like it. It doesn't have all this, clutter and stuff, It's very, slick and, slim design. And also this mouse pad, this thing, it has 4-finger gestures. If you do it like this, left and right, it switches between the programs if you have something open, and you can also change between like the Explorer windows and everything like that, and the desktops and all that. So it's really good, like I said, 4 points is maximum it allows. Like this is zoom in, zoom out. It's pretty much same as like tablets, I think, so it's pretty good, but I'll show you the specs and stuff on the screen recording. There is one thing I actually forgot to mention, and this is the physical camera cover. You can see it on the picture. That's how it works. It's just a small physical switch. It just covers the camera. Honestly, there is a light on the camera. If the camera is being used, there is a bright small light that is on. So if camera is on, then you will see it anyway, but it's there, okay? So let's talk about the specs and stuff. Let's start with an SSD. It says 800 gigs because actually 150 is allocated on the Linux, but let's do all the tests in here and let's see how good it is. It's a little bit surprising because I was actually getting 2100 something read and write. That's still significantly more than a normal SSD, the SATA one, which goes to like 400 something usually, 450 max maybe, so that's still over 3 times better than a normal SSD. Yeah, maybe this one. Let's just try real quick with half a gig, and let's just do this one. Let's see how this responds. That should just go in like 3, 2, 1 maybe. Okay, it was preparing to test as well. See, that's a little bit faster because I had a default profile and not for the specific SSD type. It's basically in the PCI-E slot, the laptop one, the small one, so that's the difference. But if it's unencrypted and you're not recording and stuff, you are getting about 2000 out of it. So that's the disk for you, the disk test. That's the CPU in here. Also, what I wanted to show is core temp. Oh yes, and the microphone, by the way. I am using the laptop's microphone, and it is freaking amazing. I have only had one other microphone that was that good. I don't necessarily mean the sound quality, but what I'm talking about is that it eliminates all the background noise so damn well, you won't believe this. For example, let me put the music on. My laptop is sitting right in front of my main computer right now. I removed my keyboard and put the laptop in here. And I'm gonna put the music on in 3, 2, 1. Music is on. And it's about as loud as I'm talking. And I am pretty sure you can't hear this at all, even if I stop talking. Okay, and I'll turn the music off now. I had only one Logitech camera that had the same kind of microphone, and it was freaking amazing. I don't know how they do this. It's actually called a microphone array. Let me see if I can find it in the device manager. It doesn't like to recommend device manager. You have to type it out on some reason. It's some Windows 11 issue. See, it says microphone array, and even the icon shows like this. So I'm thinking this is not an actual just a single microphone, but it's an array, which means it's more than just one input, and that's how it can eliminate all the background noise so well that it can, like, you know, analyze it and remove it. But anyway, let's move on to the CPU. The temperatures, as you can see, they do go pretty high for a moment. So putting it under load for a long time is not recommended. But it is designed to take up to like 90 degrees or something, just like most of the laptops, you know. I have my media laptop, and that sometimes goes over 90 as well with hot weather. So it's not that big of a problem. So memory, it is 24 gigs. It actually has different kind of things in here, the modules. See, one of them is 16 gigs, King spec, I think it's Kingston, I think. And the other one, as you can see, is Micron technology and 8 gigabytes, which is really odd that it has 16 and 8. But I believe the reason for that is because the 8 gigabytes is built into the laptop and you can't remove it. And this one, the slot one, the 16 gig one, that's actually replaceable. I think you can put 32 into it, 32 plus 8, so it will be 40 total, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much it takes. Maybe it even takes 64 gig modules, but you don't need more than that for a laptop. That's already significantly, you know, good spec. I just wanted it because I want to have like a mobile option that has possibility to have all the stuff, you know, open. And anyway, I wanted to show you the stress test in here, or well, the benchmark. I'm gonna try and choose my, excuse me, desktops. This is actually good feature. See, that's the 3-finger slide. What I was talking about, gestures on the touchpad. It's really freaking amazing. I'm already getting used to that. But then again, most of the modern devices have it. So this is the old CPU that I have in my desktop. I have not tested it, how much it actually pulls, but that's the reference. So all cores, let's see, bench CPU, let's do this. I don't know if it has any lag in the recording, but you can see the temperatures right now. It's actually not even that significant, as you can see. If you look at the core temperatures on the left, it's only like 58 is the highest, I think. So yeah, it's these temperatures that it shows, it's just momentarily. It doesn't usually get that hot at all. And that's the reference. So yeah, this laptop actually has Wait, that actually went below that. I need to test it on my main PC so I can actually tell you. So on my main PC, I'm not going to show it in here, but I'm just looking on the screen, and it's this single thread is 386 and the multi-thread is 2061. Actually, hold on. I don't know if this shows on the screen on the recording. There is, if you press function and Q, it switches between power saving, performance, and cooling modes. I'm gonna put it on the performance, and hold on, I'll also plug it in. And speaking of the battery, by the way, it is absolute rubbish. That's the worst thing about this laptop. The battery is complete garbage. With full charge on the power saving mode, it holds maybe 3 hours if you're not doing anything else than just working on some text files. If you're watching like YouTube videos or something, which means also wireless is on and all that, then the battery lasts less than 3 hours compared to advertising like 10 hours or something. It only has 38 watt hour battery, I think, and my old netbook has 48. So yeah, but okay, let's do this bench again and let's put it on the performance mode. Let's try this again. So it's 460 and 3200. I also reset this one. There we go, let's do this. Well, wait, was it really that low before? Yeah, okay. There you go. It was on a power saving mode. That's why it was so slow. So yeah, that's your result on the performance mode, people. It absolutely smokes that desktop PC. It's incredible actually how good that is. And yeah, now the fans and stuff kicked in. But yeah, you can see the temperatures now. See where it bounced? But it was just momentarily, like it wasn't all the time. But anyway, okay, enough with benchmarking in here. And yes, I have the classic shell because I absolutely hate this Windows 11 stuff. I don't know why I even put it on this. So these are the specs in here, as you can see in the Windows as well. So what else is there? The camera is also crap. It's only 720p. I'm not gonna show it to you even. It's not worth it. It's not even even in my review area anymore. So okay, right. 2 of 5 GHz network speed test. I did disable my VPN, so it should be max speed. Let's see how it goes. Okay, what is this server now? That server is complete bullshit. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a new server because that server sucks. Well, the thing with the 5 GHz is that the range is really bad. So let's see if I'm closer to the router. Let's see if this gives any better speed. And yes, it does. Look at that. It's still a little bit slow because I got over 800 out of it before. I'm not sure why it's not doing it. But then again, like, internet companies, they are not really ready for a 1 gigabit connection, which means it is rather unstable. So besides, I'm not the only one using it. There might be other people like watching videos and stuff, so that might also be a factor. But I am telling you, the 5 gigahertz will get you over 800 if you have good signal. And if you want some really good discount codes for Torcard, then check in the description. Patrons also have 50% discount code available. If you're interested, then check it out. This is not necessary to show, but that's my VeraCrypt encryption. So that's also what's slowing down probably the read and write, but it shouldn't be that significant. And also if you click with 2 fingers, then that's the right click, which is really cool. See, 2 fingers is right click. And 3 fingers is a middle click, so it's really good, this touchpad. I don't know, I keep talking about it because, well, I too like it. It's really cool, you know. And you can customize it. If you're in Windows 11, then that's where it is. Settings, Bluetooth and devices, then scroll down to touchpad and then click on it, and that's where you are. See, there you go. The tabs, you can customize some of them. See, 3 finger gestures. Middle mouse button, you can change this, as you can see, play, pause, whatever you want. Well, not whatever you want, but I do believe there is some kind of third-party software. There has to be something that gives you more options over, the touchpad customization. But I like it the way it is. It's really, responsive and really easy to work. And also it's like a double click and hold is drag and select like this. Wait. See? Well, yeah, you can't see what I'm doing with my finger, but it's like double tap, and then the second tap, you don't lift your finger, you keep it down. Then that's what you can do in here. So yeah, it's a really great laptop, especially for the price, The only thing it doesn't have is a graphics card, but it's still powerful enough to do all kind of work like video editing, recording, watching like 4K videos if you have a 4K monitor connected to it. So it's like a, what they call it, like a budget business laptop. Everything starts up almost instantly. You just click on it, pop, it's all open. Display, not the greatest. It has a lot of color distortion, but then again, if you're not like, if it's not your main thing, then that's completely fine, So anyway, see you next time.